Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Erin, and today we are doing my first makeup video of 2021, which I'm excited about this video. However, you know, there's a lot to say. If you couldn't tell by the title, we are going to be talking about the Have Your Cake palette from Lunarskies Cosmetics. Now, if you are aware of this brand and you are aware of this palette, then you know there is some drama occurring that occurred with this palette. Let me show you what the palette looks like. Very, 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 very pretty. I really like this palette. So, I guess we will just get into talking about a little bit of the drama. I'm just gonna do a brief overview, because I don't want to make this a drama video. I just want to make this about the makeup, but I kind of have to talk about the drama to talk about the makeup. Lunarskies Cosmetics is an indie makeup brand. I found them on Twitter last year during the summertime, and in August they were going to launch the Have Your Cake palette in honor, I think, of like their birthday. I'm pretty sure that was the whole point of the collection, and they had a few options available. You could buy the palette, you could buy a PR kit, or you could buy the ultimate PR kit. I'm pretty sure that's the tiers, and I went with the ultimate PR kit. It retailed for $69. With shipping and taxes, I paid a total of $81.84. I bought this August 14th. I didn't receive this palette until January 2021. Last week, to be precise. I'm pretty sure actually it was the 14th of January, which is kind of weird because I bought it on August 14th and then I got it on January 14th. So, from what I can tell, what happened is that because of the pandemic, the owner was just not getting the palettes in time, and I'm pretty sure she ended up getting the palettes, but there was something wrong with them, I guess, and so she had to send them back and they had to redo the palettes. From what I understand, that's why these palettes took so long. I will say I think there was a lack of communication from the brand to everyone else. I feel like we were left in the dark about a lot of stuff, and we weren't getting regular updates, and it was just not great. It kind of reminds me of the Shroud Cosmetics Butte Bean palette kind of drama, but I feel like this is a little bit worse because we were told we would get ours earlier than we did. So yeah, it was a lot. It was pretty bad. So I'm gonna show you what I got in the ultimate PR kit in case you guys are interested. So I did receive the Have Your Cake palette. I actually received 2 Have Your Cake palettes. So from what I can gather, they sent a second one to everyone who ordered one as like a little bit of compensation, I guess. So I do have 2 of them. I also got their Nude Moon palette, which I personally will not use because it is a nude palette and I'm just not a nude person. So I will be giving this to my mom probably because she likes nudes and I don't. So yeah, I got that. I got a lip gloss from them, which I have all their other lip glosses and I really do like them. This is in the shade Peachy Keen. It's very pretty. I'm excited about that. And the last thing I got is an oven mitt, which I'm assuming is supposed to be kind of cute and go with the whole cake theme. You know, for an ultimate PR kit, I don't think this was the best selection I've ever gotten in, you know, like a box like this. It is a little disappointing. We were also supposed to get a blush palette, but I got an email on January 6th from Lunarskies Cosmetics stating that they are still waiting for the blushes, and since we were already waiting so long, they were just sending out extra special goodies instead. I don't really see those. So I am disappointed because I feel like I did not get my money's worth or what I was technically promised from this PR kit. So that's a little bit of a letdown. But yeah, that's the synopsis. You know, if you didn't want to hear the drama, I probably had a little skippy bit so you could skip to the makeup portion, but you know, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And now we're going to play with the actual palette. The other part is you cannot get this palette anymore. Lunarskies Cosmetics is not going to sell makeup anymore because of the drama that happened, I guess. So this palette is no longer available, which I think is really unfortunate, and I don't really understand why I'm doing this video, but I did ask you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see me review it, even though you can't get this palette anymore, and the majority of you guys said yes. So that's what I'm doing today. I hope you guys don't mind, and without further ado, let's get into putting this on my eyes. Okay, my eyes are primed and ready to go. Let's start putting makeup on. I don't really know what I want to do because this is a very rainbowy palette, but I'm not really sure what direction I want to go in. I could do something blue, I could do something pinky, orangey, or purple. I'm gonna take the shade Year right here. It's like a periwinkle bluey purple shade. It's very pretty. So I'm gonna take that on a fluffy brush and put this in my crease. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel about this palette. I don't know. I don't want to be involved in the drama, and I don't want to talk bad about a brand, and I don't want to trash someone's work, but I also want to call out the fact that this was a pretty bad experience I had, and I have shopped from Lunarskies Cosmetics before. I bought their Anime Dreams palette with Blonde Taki. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her name. She's an influencer, and I did a review on that, and I did really like that palette. I know they had issues with that palette as well because it took a long time to get to some people. So it seems like this was a reoccurring theme with them. It was just maybe something they couldn't get under control in time. I'm not really sure. From what I can tell, they are switching their branding, so they are no longer going to be a cosmetics brand. They're going to be a crystal shop. Like, they're gonna sell crystals. I hope that works out for them. I do think it's a little unfortunate that they have to end on such a bad note. I know a lot of people are upset, and rightfully so, to be honest. I am also slightly upset. I don't know. I don't know how to review this palette because I want to take into consideration the length of time that it took to get to me. I mean, it was like 5 months. It's almost half a year that it took to get to me. That's insane. So, I don't know. And the fact that no one else can get this anymore, they're not going to sell these palettes, it's a little, I don't know. Like, why am I making a video then for people to watch when they can't get the palette? I don't want to rub it in their face like, haha, you can't get this palette anymore. Sucks to suck. But I have it. You know, I don't want people to feel like I'm rubbing it in their face that I got a palette and they didn't. I'm going to take the shade Icing right here. It's a very pretty, like, turquoise blue. And I'm going to put that just underneath this Year shade that we use, this like purple periwinkle, and hope that it looks pretty. Ooh, that is a nice shade. These are very pigmented. Like, look at that. They're very pigmented. They're blending really nicely. I like the shade selection a lot, which is another reason why I'm really upset by the customer service and communication by the brand these last few months. It's just because I do like the formula and I do like the color stories, and I do think that the brand was gonna go somewhere. I do feel like it was gonna be a good brand and they were gonna take off and they were getting a lot of popularity, and I felt like it was well deserved. However, this was just poor planning, poor communication. I don't know. I know this was a pre-sale, and pre-sales do work like that. You do pay for the product knowing you're going to have to wait. I know that, but you usually don't have to wait 5 months. You usually have to wait maybe a few months, if that, a few weeks to maybe 2 months. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to be too harsh on the brand because I don't know what was going on behind closed doors, and I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I really want to believe that this was done with good intentions, and things just went awry, you know? I mean, 2020 was a weird year, guys. I mean, things were going down, things happened, you know, it was a weird year. I do want to give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that they weren't trying to swindle people, and I just want to give them the benefit of the doubt. That's how I feel. But I also want to be honest with you guys, and I want to be truthful. I don't want you guys to think I'm just sucking up to the brand, because that's not what I'm doing. But I want to be a, you know, middle person. I want to think about both sides. I want to look at both sides fairly. So, you know, I do have my feelings as a customer because I did buy this with my money. This was not sent to me. I bought this. I was a customer. And I also want to look at it from the point of view of a reviewer. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys don't think I'm being too harsh or too lenient, or, you know. I'm going to take more of Year, the first shade we lay down, and blend this turquoise color a little bit better. I don't really know what kind of look I'm going for. I'm just kind of playing with the palette and talking to you guys. I don't know how to review it because I can't tell you guys, hey, you should go buy it, because you can't buy it anymore. So I guess I'm just reviewing it as a customer who now owns 2 of the palettes and their experience. This is really pretty, actually. Wow, okay, I really like that. Now, what direction do I want to take it? Do I want to take it more blue? More purple? I don't think I want to go pink. Maybe on the lower lash line I'll go pink. This is probably very predictable of me, and I feel like if you know my channel and you know me, you know I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna take Blue Velvet right here, this dark, dark, dark blue shade, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner, and this is gonna be more of a blue look. And I didn't mean for it to be more of a blue look, but I think that's just where my heart goes. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this in my outer corner. Well, it is a nice deep blue. I think so far the worst part for me is that I don't really have anything bad to say about the formula. It's just the actual brand issues that I had, which is a little sad because this palette is performing really, really, really nicely. That's sad. I mean, it's not sad that it's performing nicely. It's sad that I have to talk about this brand in this manner when the palette's actually very nice. Okay, I'm gonna cut my crease with my NYX glitter primer, and then I will put some shimmer down. I think I'm gonna do two different shimmers. So I will be right back after I cut my crease, and then we'll do shimmer. So I cut my crease, and I'm going to take the shade Cotton Candy, right here. It's like a blue shimmer. And I'm going to put that more on the outer corner part, the outer portion of my cut crease. That's really pretty. And then I'm going to take the shade Foil right here and put that more on the inner part of my cut crease. Yeah, that's really, really nice. Those are nice shimmers. Let me do the other eye real quick and I'll be back. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. Very, very pretty. I do really like the shimmers as well as the mattes. So I'm going to put on the rest of my face makeup, and then the lower lash line, I have no idea what we're gonna do. We might do a little pink, a little purple, who knows, and then I will give you my final thoughts, I guess, even though I feel like you guys know what I'm thinking and what I'm saying. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, let's finish up this look. I'm gonna take this purple shade called Ube Leche. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure, actually. Could be saying that completely wrong, but I'm gonna take that on a flat shadery brush, and I'm gonna put that close to my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade Rose right here, this pinky shade, and I'm going to blend out that purple shade with this pink. Then I'm going to take the shade Berry right here, this pinky shimmer, and I'm going to put that in the inner portion of my lower lash line, just for a little something something, just a little pop. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Pink Lemonade right here, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner of my eye look. That one's a little weird. Look at that. It looks a little squishy, so like squishes a bit. Interesting. It's a little squishy. I don't see the other ones doing that as much, so that one's a little squishy. Okay, let me pop on some mascara and a lip, and then I will chat with you guys about my thoughts. Okay, my friends, this is the finished look. I actually really like it. I think it's really pretty. I like the colors I used. I think it turned out really nice. So let me zoom you guys out and we will chat. Okay, so let's first start by talking about the formula and the shades. I actually think the shades are beautiful. I really like the color selection, and I had zero problems blending out these shades. They were very pigmented, they were creamy, they were really beautiful, and I really enjoyed working with them. I thought they were gorgeous, and I like the look that I came up with. I can't really recommend you this palette because, well, you can't get it. That's the main thing. You cannot buy this palette. But the other problem I have is that I wouldn't want to recommend this palette anyways because of how bad my experience was with buying this palette. I like the product, and the finished product is really nice. It's beautiful. It's what I wanted. But the time and the lack of communication and the trouble that it took to get this palette, it's not worth it. It's really not that worth it. Now, on the flip side, I did say that the Shroud Cosmetics It's Freaking Bats palette was worth the wait. And that's because I felt like the brand was much clearer in their pre-sale and much more talkative about how long this was going to take, what they were actively doing. Were there still issues with this pre-sale with Shroud Cosmetics? Absolutely. Compared to the Lunarskies Cosmetics one, it's night and day. And I can wholeheartedly say that I think the Shroud Cosmetics palette is worth it, but I can't say that about this palette because of the experience. Yeah, I mean, I'm disappointed with my Ultimate PR box. I'm grateful that they sent me an extra palette, but the other 3 items I just feel like aren't, I don't know. When you hear the words Ultimate PR Kit, you really think it's gonna be this otherworldly experience, I guess. Like, that sounds like really dramatic, but I don't know. They hyped it up so much. I expected to see really limited edition items, a lot more items, and I know that sounds really snobby that I'm like, oh, I didn't get enough stuff in this. Those are my overall thoughts. I'm kind of disappointed that no one can get this palette because I can't use it in videos now. There is no way for me to use this in videos because I don't want to put a palette in your guys' face that you can't buy. Like, I don't want to be like, well, I'm gonna take out this palette that you can't use anymore, ha ha ha. Like, you know, like, I just don't want to do that. So I guess this palette is going to be a in my free time only for makeup looks that I don't do on my channel, which is really annoying, honestly. But you know, that's what happened. That's that. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I feel really weird about this video because I feel like some people are gonna think I wasn't harsh enough and some people are gonna think I was too harsh, and I just don't know how to bridge that gap. I'm just telling you guys how I honestly truly feel at this current moment, and it's disappointed. I feel disappointed. I feel like the Ultimate PR Kit was not what I wanted. It wasn't what I expected. I think the palette is beautiful, but the wait time and the trials that we had to go through to get this palette, it wasn't worth it. So that's all I'm gonna say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got this palette, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you get it? Do you love it? Are you mad because of everything that you had to go through to get this palette? Just let me know everything in the comments down below, what you guys are feeling. We can chit chat, and please be nice and respectful though in the comments. I don't want trash talking and being like hateful. I don't mind if you guys criticize things about the brand and stuff, but let's just be respectful about it. I want it to remain an open discussion. I don't want to have to delete comments or anything like that. So let's just be considerate, but also, you know, let's offer our criticisms. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know what kind of content you enjoy from me. That way I can keep providing you with that kind of content. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We can become friends, talk about makeup, books, movies, horror, all kinds of things. I do a lot on this channel, so hopefully there's something for everyone. And with that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye!